I do. Because all of you people want to tell me.
You people?
Yeah.
You gave us a you people?
I gave a you people to the two of you. All of you people want to tell me how bad they are and how much they lost.
Come on over to the right side.
And I will tell you that when you think about the greatness of that core that was there in 2 Super Bowls, but most recently the one obviously against the Chiefs, they're all still there. They're all still there. Yes, I know there are some guys that have left, but the core is still there. Is Brock Purdy there? Yes. Is the best left tackle in football when he's healthy there? Trent Williams?
That's a big caveat.
Health is a huge caveat
when he's healthy,
this year.
that's a big caveat.
I think I need to get a Trent Williams jersey. I'm not a jersey guy, and it's weird to rock an offensive lineman of the Niners jersey, but I love Trent Williams so much that I think I should get a Trent Williams jersey. Kyle Juszczyk, you thought he was gone this offseason? Not so fast. He comes right back. George Kittle is still there. This team is going to be really good. Oh, they have no wide receivers. Okay, so Brandon Ayuk is going to be back for week 6. Ricky Pearsall, everyone says, looks good.
He did look good. That preseason game against the Raiders, he was phenomenal.
Jawan Jennings, when healthy, I know he's got the contract stuff. They'll figure that out. He's been excellent over the course of his career. Limited role. I understand that. But they still have guys on that defense that are pretty good. Obviously, they've lost guys to the Niners, specifically in Greenlaw and Hufanga. Fred Warner is still there. It's warmer with Warner. I still think they are a really good football team. I think they very well could win the NFC West. I think we are sleeping on the San Francisco 49ers. They had an off year last year. They're not off. They had an off year because of injuries.
They have a wicked easy schedule, and now with Matthew Stafford's health in question, yes, he was out there practicing, but we don't know what he's going to be consistently this season. The door could be open for them. But this is a team that's relying on health, which did not work out for them last year, and a lot of youth. There's a lot of question marks around them. I know that there are some periods, there are some things that you know for sure that you can definitively say, okay, they're there, but I don't know what's the anomaly. Is the Brock Purdy we saw take a team to the Super Bowl the anomaly, or is the Brock Purdy we saw go 6-11 last year the anomaly?
Okay, the team went 6-11. He was the quarterback of the team. Those that study that position a lot more than we do will tell you he had a good season last year. I'm telling you, the numbers back up the fact that he had a good season last year. I just don't know when we've ever seen Brock Purdy be bad. And I understand also, I didn't even mention Christian McCaffrey.
He did not have a good season last year.
I'm telling you, many people believe he did.
Okay, I hear you. But based on the standard that he established for himself over the first 2 years of his career, he did not have a good year last year.
I understand. What I'm saying is, if there's even a debate, that was his worst year of his career, fine. The guy has been excellent his entire career, which is like 3 years, but he's been excellent, right?
Okay.
And Small says it all the time. Where you're drafted matters in our perception of you, right? So we assume a guy like Brock Purdy could fall apart now that he's got a contract and he's going to have less guys around him potentially long-term because he's eating up some of the cap. But Smalls, your point has always been, if Brock Purdy had the same career, same contract, and he was drafted number 1 overall, most people's perception of him would be different, and we wouldn't go to the place of, well, they're going to fall apart. We would just simply look at, this guy's been great since he's been in the NFL.
People still want to give Trevor Lawrence more of the benefit of the doubt than they do Brock Purdy, and Brock Purdy has been way better than Trevor Lawrence in his career.
Not even close.
Not even close.
Not even close. We're just going to say not even close over and over again, I think.
Not even close.
You guys are so down on them. I'm
not so down on them.
You know why I'm down on them?
Because I'm high on them?
No, it's not even. Well, that's actually good logic. The most success I've had with my takes is when I go opposite of yours.
Good point.
Channel my inner Jerry Jones there. But no, the thing that concerns me about the San Francisco 49ers is not the weaponry. It's not the secondary. It's what's going on with their trenches. And you're talking about Trent Williams and how good he is as a left tackle. First ballot Hall of Famer, going to walk in the can 5 years after he's done. The rest of the offensive line is in flux. They're in bad shape. Aaron Banks left in free agency. He's now with your Green Bay Packers. Mm-hmm. I don't trust the other 4 offensive linemen. I don't trust the defensive line outside of Nicky Bosa. You're talking about a lot of new faces up front. Their first-round draft pick, Mikael Williams, he's got to start.
Oh, yeah, they're relying on the
quite
youth.
Literally, they don't have anybody. So the biggest thing about the San Francisco 49ers that made them successful, that allowed them to go to multiple Super Bowls over the last half-decade, was because they dominated in the trenches. Mm-hmm. I don't think that this team is equipped to be able to replicate that. Now, is their defense going to potentially improve over the course of the season? It should, because Rob Saleh is now back there as their defensive coordinator. But from a personnel standpoint, it leaves a lot to be desired. You're relying on a lot of young players on all three levels of your defense. You're relying on a lot of guys that have yet to prove themselves in the NFL on the offensive line. I just don't know that I can trust that those units are going to be as dominant as San Francisco 49ers, as those units have been for the 49ers in the past.
Yeah, you moved on from, I think it was 17 players, and you're relying on, like I said, health and youth. So you're looking at these guys, and you're basically saying, we better hope that they get up to speed quick.
Yeah.
We better hope that they translate at the NFL level quick.
Well, I have an announcement to make. I haven't told you guys this. No, this is serious. This is no bit. Throughout the offseason, we each have had a team that we think is going to finish better than the masses think in the NFC. Okay? Smalls has the Packers. She has said, even though people think they're going to be good, you think they're going to be even better than most people think. CeCe has the Carolina Panthers, that he thinks they're going to be better than people think. And I have the San Francisco 49ers. You know what ESPN Bet has done for us? The I can't say our show name. The unsportsmanlike odds boost has occurred. How about this? Any two of the Packers, Niners, and Panthers to make the playoffs was minus 110, now plus 110. If two of the teams make the playoffs, you win. If one or none, you lose. So while we disagree on our teams, we are in this together. If two of the three teams that we just said could finish better than the masses believe, our fans win if you go to ESPN Bet and bet on the unsportsmanlike odds boost right now. So we are going to now be following this all year. But you got to get in there, ESPN Bet right now. Download the app. Use promo code USL. Offer not available in New York. 1-800-GAMBLER. If there are any issues, obviously, we do not want people to get in trouble here in any way, shape, or form. But the unsportsmanlike odds boost, you've heard three teams from us this year, including the San Francisco 49ers, that we think, hey, you know what? They may be better than people think. That doesn't mean CeCe's picking the Panthers to win the Super Bowl. It just means if you think they're going to be bad, he thinks they're going to be a little bit better. Same thing with me with the Niners. Same thing with the Smalls with the Packers. So we're all in this together. So if two of three make the playoffs this year, you win. 2 of 3. So that means, Smalls, you have to root for the Niners. CeCe, you have to root for the Niners. I have to root for the Packers.
Doesn't mean I have to root for the Niners?
Are you going to root for the other two and me to lose and our fans to win?
I mean, that's the win for everybody else.
So the fans win
for us.
for
The
going to
Panthers
ESPN Bet.
and the Packers cover and the 49ers don't.
How did this turn on me? I don't understand. Like, we got this done. ESPN Bet's amazing, and they've created something specifically for our show. The unsportsmanlike odds boost. Download ESPN Bet, the app today, and bet with us. Plus 110, the odds boost. It was minus 110, now plus 110. Green Bay, Carolina, and San Francisco. 2 of the 3 make the playoffs. You win with the